So you want to be a realtor in the state of Virginia. Well, you sound like me under a year ago. Let me tell you the first step. The first step is to pass your Principles of Real Estate course. The Principles of Real Estate course is a required course in the state of Virginia for every single realtor. Now, if you live in the Central Virginia area, typically you're going to be learning or administered or taught by Mostly Flint or Mostly. That is the school that teaches most of the realtors in this area. They will teach you the principles of real estate in either a week-long course or a little bit longer of a course. Now, I chose the week-long course because I wanted to get it done quickly. That was an extremely intense time. They teach you the definitions, they teach you the concepts, they teach you the law, they teach you the everything, literally everything, principles of real estate, the basics of real estate, they will teach you in a week course. It was a lot of pressure, but I got through it. Now, the second step after you finish the course of the Principles of Real Estate is to pass the test. Now, it's divided into two tests. It's divided into the state and the national portion. You have to pass both of those in order to qualify to be a realtor in the state of Virginia. Now, that test is not as difficult as some make it sound, but it's also not as easy as some also people would like to make it sound. It is very difficult because you don't know what kind of questions there's going to be. They change it all the time, so one realtor is going to get a different test than another. But typically, for me, it was pretty easy, and I got through it on the first try. But that doesn't mean that everyone's going to do that. A lot of people took a lot of tries to get past that test, so it's very important to study. Now, after you pass the test, then your next step is to choose a brokerage. Now, I chose Exit Realty Parade Homes because my instructor for the Principles of Real Estate course was Marcy Caffrey, and we connected really well, and I got along with her. I tried some other brokerages, I interviewed them, but I felt like Marcy cared a little bit more about me than they did. So I chose Exit Realty Parade Homes. Now, when you're choosing a brokerage, it's very important, like I said, to shop around. You want to look around, you want to make sure that you're making the best choice. But be sure when you're looking not to just look at the kind of the breaking of the percentages. Because not always are you going to learn from people who take the less amount of percentage. I mean, maybe you're on a 90-10 split somehow. Well, you got better ask that broker, are you going to be available to answer my questions? What kind of resources, what kind of training do we have? Because really, when you're first year of real estate, you want to learn. You don't want to necessarily focus on, let's get me out there, let's sell some property, because you need to learn how to do it. So when you're looking, make sure that the broker has time, actually cares about you, and will take time to answer your detailed questions and actually have answers that make sense to you. Now, after you've chosen your broker, then you go to the Department of Professional Occupational Regulation. They are the ones who actually issue your license. Once you receive that license in the mail, they're going to give you a little piece of paper. Then you can get into MLS. You have to pay for that. That's one of the many, many fees that kind of attack you, honestly, in real estate. So the first one is MLS. Then you're going to have to join all the different associations, which is RAR, NAR, and VAR. So RAR is the Richmond Association of Realtors, VAR is the Virginia Association of Realtors, and NAR is the National Association of Realtors. All of them you have to be a part of. So you do have to pay a significant sum of money up front in order to be a member of all of those organizations. So you've gotten past all of that. Now what do you do? Well, now you buy and you sell property. That is what's the most exciting. You go out and you meet clients and make sure that your broker gives you that kind of guidance, tells you what to do. So, again, this is Exit Realty Parade Homes, based in Midlothian. Just wanted to let you all know what it takes to be a realtor in the state of Virginia.